Well, Pakistani troops are raining fire on villages in Jammu which are close to the international border and the line of control. Massive surge in Pakistani shelling had resulted in huge loss in properties and it's left several villages absolutely deserted. After the Pakistani shelling intensified 2 weeks ago, hundreds of villagers in Suchetgarh, Ramgarh, Jasochak and Sempur have fled their homes after Pakistan troops used heavy artillery to target Indian positions. Pak Rangers have used 82 mortars and other heavy weapons to target BSF posts in Samba. Pak troops continued intermittent firing when last reports came in. Villagers are now flocking to makeshift shelters in Samba. Frightened locals claim that Pak troops are deliberately targeting civilian areas this time.
ज़्यादा गोलाबारी हो रही थी इसलिए हम गांव छोड़कर आ गए। 3-4 दिन हो गया जहां पर आए हुए और इधर भी हमको कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है। ऐसे ही बैठे हैं हम, बच्चे सब लेकर ना स्कूल का प्रबंध है।
हम आए हैं, गोलाबारी हो रही, हमारे छत पर भी गिरे हैं, मकान गिरे हैं, बच्चे बहुत तंग आए, हम घबरे पहुंचे, किसी ने नहीं हमारी सुनी। भूखे दरिया इधर बैठे हैं। हाँ, थोड़ा सा कुंडल साहब ने कल आया, उससे राशन दिया तो बनाकर खुद खा रहे हैं। गवर्नमेंट ने हमको कुछ नहीं पूछा, उल्टा बोलते हैं जाओ।
One brigadier, 2 colonels and a major, 4 officers of the Pakistan Army who supervised and orchestrated the terror attack on Indian Army armoured unit in Samba last month. Well, this is just one of the explosive new detail in a comprehensive intelligence assessment of the audacious assault that left 4 Indian Army men, including the unit's second-in-command, dead. Nearly a month after that attack on the Army's 16th Cavalry unit in Samba by 3 Pak terrorists, Headlines Today has accessed the most detailed picture yet of the intelligence agencies who have now drawn up on the controversy.
Going into unprecedented detail, the report mentions that the conspiracy was hatched in Lahore and Murid under the supervision of Pakistan Army officers. 4 of them, a brigadier, 2 colonels and a major. Meetings began in June this year, and at least one of these is likely to have been attended by terror mastermind Hafiz Mohammad Saeed. The brigadier and 2 colonels belong to the Inter-Services Intelligence, while the major rank officer is from the Pakistani Special Services Group, is what this report says. The latter is said to have actually personally led the formal training of these 3 terrorists at a formal establishment and not, importantly, at a terror camp. And as reported earlier, the conspiracy was aimed at maximum damage to bleed and demoralize the Indian security forces.
Well, President Vladimir Putin has slammed Islamabad for its role in sponsoring terror. Through the joint statement, does not name Pakistan. Foreign Secretary Sujata Singh told journalists in Moscow the terror emanating from Pak and its spillover effect. Both MANMOHAN Singh and Putin said the terror acts perpetrated under misleading slogans are in reality attacks on freedom and democratic values of our societies. They added that the terror acts are aimed at undermining territorial integrity of countries like India and Russia. The joint statement directly referred to the 26/11 attack and said incidents such as Mumbai terror attack or Beslan terrorist attack cannot be justified on any grounds. Prime Minister Putin also said that such acts of international linkages extending beyond borders, states that provide aid, abetment and shelter for such activities are themselves as guilty as the actual perpetrators of terrorism. Putin and Singh discussed the emerging situation in Afghanistan post the US drawdown in 2014. Russia, however, sees the role for Pakistan in trying to contain the negative fallout in the region. India is trying to forge a wider alliance of regional powers to ensure terror factories are not only shut down, but Pakistan takes effective measures to ensure that they are not reopened.